there it is. I thought I'd do I've had it 24 hours. I thought I'd whiz through the presets, but with synths, because I couldn't find much online in terms of demos with synths with this thing. I'll quickly say now, preset wise, not massively blown away by it, but power and potential, really good. Really good actually. Quality, really good as well. But all I'm doing is whizzing through the about, I don't know, 30 presets from the beginning, using the Moog Grandmother Mini Freak and this, and yeah, it's a short period of time that I've had it. I do massively think I'm gonna use it a lot. I love it, absolutely love it, I have to say. It's just out of the box, it's not necessarily wonderful. Whether that's because it's a guitar pedal, I'm not quite sure. I've heard other people say the presets aren't that wonderful, but building your own are really good, really good. And yeah, I've had it about 24 hours. I've not had a great deal of time with it, but the time I've had with it, it's been wonderful. I'm kind of slowly falling in love with it, I think, rather than immediately falling in love with it. But I reckon in a few days to a few weeks time, I'll have kind of nailed it, as it were, dialed in my synth tones. I think it's going to be great. I genuinely think it's going to be wicked. I could be wrong, but it's a kind of sounds negative in terms of, oh, the presets aren't that great, doesn't sound that great. But when you start making your own and tweaking, you're like, what? This is amazing, man. And especially for synths, I think stick some analog stuff through it. It's digital stuff. I know it's got an analog filter, but it's like digital analog. Sounds wicked. Yeah, hopefully this helps a few people decide on what to do, because I couldn't find a great deal out there on synths, and this Line 6 Stomp XL. So yeah, check it out. Right, okay, so like I said, I'm going to whiz through the presets. I made a few of my own. I've only had it 24 hours, so I've literally made 3 of my own, but I'll go through the actual most of the presets on here, just so you get a feel or a sound, an idea of what it will sound like if you run analog digital synths through the Line 6 Stomp XL. So I'll whiz through it, forgive my key playing, it'll be really similar, so it kind of helps you get an idea of what the sound is. So bank 1, number 1. Quite nice, I like that. Some of them really don't work. But it's the first time I'm going to have gone through all of them. I've been just skipped through some, so interestingly some work really well with it. Mini Freak and not so well with the Moog, but I suppose that's kind of obvious, different tones. Next one, let's whiz through these. Skip through it quick, I think. these don't really work, I don't think, with the synth, but I've got a feeling, well I say I've got a feeling, I spent 24 hours with it and I've built my own patches with, let's just get, that's a bit horrible, built my own patches and specifically for these two synths, separate ones for each, and they sound wicked actually. The presets, it's a guitar pedal, so whether the presets are better with guitar, I don't know. I mean, they're interesting, but they're not sort of wonderful presets for synths, but you can massively hear what you can do with it. It's really good quality, it's really, really high quality. I absolutely love it. I'm dead excited to just start building my own patches. I think I'll forget a lot of the presets, but we'll keep going through them. Apologies if this riff's getting well boring, but I figured if it's the same thing all the way through, you'll kind of get a better picture. Get the, I'm sure you, same as me, I would have thought. You hear the potential massively, because if I bypass it all again, so at the minute I've got. I know like volume, perceived volume and stuff, it's going to sound slightly better because it's going to be cranked up on there, but it gives it loads of character, tone and richness. And imagine, like, I've not touched any of this yet, I ought to when I find something I like. Anyway, I think that's probably enough. You kind of get the... I'm just going to turn the drums up. You kind of get the picture of it. Again, I don't know what the presets are like with a guitar. I'm going to bypass that. I don't know what the presets are like with a guitar. I don't think they're amazing for a synth, preset wise. Although I am feeding it something a little bit kind of crazy in the first place. But I think I've got a stress. I've had it for 24 hours. This is the first time it's the most I played with the presets. I plugged it in, mucked about the presets, wasn't too keen on them, and then made my own from scratch. And making my own from scratch sounds stunning. So, well, proof's in the pudding. It's not really. I've only made like 3 or 4, but I definitely prefer them to a lot of what we've gone through. So if I just perhaps I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see what this one's like. We'll say yes to you. I think we've got snapshot mode. Yeah. So this is. Maybe not. Well, no, I do like it. Let's have a look. So, what's 3? So, right, so this is where we're at. So, dead simple that straight away with, let's say, that's nicer on the Mini Freak. Whereas that's nicer on the Moog. So let's have a look. Where am I? Home, Moog, EU. Oh no. So what's this like then? Anyway, I hope that's given you some taste. Like I say, I've had it 24 hours. I certainly don't think I know it remotely, not even scratching the surface. Give me a few weeks and I reckon I'll have dialed in something much nicer. Although I do quite like, I have to say, Snapshot 2 I think for this. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of whizzed through the presets, done a few of my own. Potential I think is massive with this and synths. I wouldn't put the Pro, well I will put the Pro 3 through it, but I think the Pro 3's effects and sequencer are stunning on their own. Sounds incredible. I think putting a Moog through this, certainly the Grandma, is like having, I could save loads of grandmother presets, and it'd be like having saved effects on this thing, which is amazing. You know, without it, just bypass it again. Ooh. Well, nice. Yeah, potential massive. Just a taste, I guess, really, of what it would sound like just shoving it through the presets, having a few goes with your own, and in a few days' time to a week, I reckon I'll have nailed it, dialed it in, and it'd be great. The other thing I'll say is I've mucked about a little bit with MIDI information on the line 6, and it's wicked, it's tight, man. I've got it going from my Digitact, but it's all part of the chain and it works perfectly. So yeah, dead excited to get to know it. I'll do some more. Hope this kind of serves some purpose for you, because I couldn't find anything that was running synths through this. just sort of out the box. I know they don't sound great, but hopefully you'll be able to kind of hear the potential, because I think that's going to be wicked. Once that's dialed in, that's going to be wicked. Yeah, anyway, nice one. Cheers.